Alright, we are back. We are back. Had myself a nice little break there. And we're going to be getting on to Hatoful Boyfriend, so I should change my stream category to Hatoful Boyfriend. Do that. And let's get that timer off my screen. Get that off of there. Hope you guys had a nice little break yourselves as we get ready to get back into this game, and we're going to be playing it with a special guest. Or will we? There she is. Our special guest, LadyFlib.
Hello, everyone.
Well, LadyFlib, this murder mystery is getting deeper and deeper. I hope you're ready for it.
Is anybody ever really ready for Hatoful Boyfriend?
That's true. But LadyFlib, why don't you, I guess everyone here probably knows you, but just, hey MJ, welcome on in, and LadyFlib, in case people are not familiar with you, perhaps watching in the VODs at a future date, why don't you introduce yourself while I go ahead and get these little shout-outs in there, get ready to start this game.
I'm MJ, and yeah. Hey everyone, I'm LadyFlib, I'm a penguin, and I'm also a streamer. My next stream will be on Friday for FromSoft Friday. I'm playing some more Elden Ring. I also stream on Saturdays. Currently we're doing Cybertron Saturdays with Fedorasaurus, who you may know. We're doing co-op, which is really fun. I love the Transformers games.
Yeah, I hear that that person that you're playing with, that Fedorasaur person, I hear they're pretty cool. I hear he's a pretty cool guy.
He is.
I'll let you hang out with Sandy. But yeah, I'm glad I have you here to help with the tech stuff. I think my streams would definitely not be the same without your help. I owe a lot to you of helping me get set up and everything.
I appreciate it. I'm just parroting stuff that I found online.
You're parroting, not penguining?
Rock?
Oh, she only moved Sandy away. I forgot.
I can't see. Hey, down in front.
You get a little bit. There we go. Actually, there. Just grazing your beak, just a tiny bit. A little sand that's on the tip of your beak. And again, Sandy's going to be one of the mascots for the VTuber Summer Slam taking place next week. A charity event that I'll be taking part in. Revealing a new summer-themed avatar, playing Hot Wheels Unleashed for all 3 days, and some charity goals, incentives. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that I can help raise quite a lot of money for kids. Yeah, for now we're going to be making sure my categories changed. It should be showing Hatoful Boyfriend now. And let's get back into the game. We sure did.
Did you adjust your bitrate?
I turned it down to 3,000.
Okay.
But yeah, we learned a lot in the last Hatoful Boyfriend stream. We found out Nageki's past, what actually led to him, what led to his death in the first place. We found out that he had been an orphan who grew up in like an orphanage with a bunch of birds, but then the birds got attacked by the humans because the humans in this universe are they have this like very violent rivalry with the birds. Part of that's because a bird flu wiped out a lot of the humans. The humans are trying to kind of get back at them, so they attacked this orphanage when Nageki was little. Nageki got, well, I guess a lot of them got really sick with the bird flu. Nageki got rescued by the school, which has also got like a secret laboratory facility underneath it or something like that. They were doing tests on Nageki to help him kill humans faster because he's a carrier of this very deadly disease. But he wasn't happy about that. He didn't want to just be used as like everyone he meets dies, basically. So he ended up starting the fire and burned everything down, including himself. And now he's like, his soul is forever trapped. So we found out about that. We also found out about Yuya's past. Well, I think it might have been the previous stream that we found about Yuya's past. So now I'm kind of wondering. I'm wondering with that whole bird flu storyline. I wonder if the reason the human died, if the main character, the human protagonist of this game, I wonder if she died because she contracted the bird flu. I think she was supposed to be immune, but like, what if she got affected by like a super bird flu, you know? And I wonder if maybe Ryuta could have been a carrier for that. He might have killed her without realizing it. That's kind of my theory that I'm floating around in my head right now. We don't know the truth yet. There's still a lot left to learn. Let me crank the game audio up just a little bit more. Oh, that might be too much. No, it'd be okay. But yeah, so I'll be reading Ryuta's lines because the human protagonist has been killed, murdered. Yeah, Fedora's been murdered, so I'll be taking the role of Ryuta, and LadyFlib will be taking on the role of everybody else. Hey, Quadrillion, welcome! Welcome on in, you're just in time. We have just pulled up the game, and we're gonna get ready to, get started here. So take it away, LadyFlib.
Really? Actually put the stream. I don't remember what the voices that I was doing were. I don't remember this music before. Anyway, a staircase in the preparation room? I noticed one. I wonder where it could be.
If the scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. You looked at the corner of your eye and saw the stream game change. You're just waiting with bated breath for it to switch from Phantasy Star to Hatoful Boyfriend. As soon as I hit category change, you jump right in. Well, I appreciate you being here, though. I'm glad that you are to make it. I know you're really excited to see how I react to this game. I know that you are familiar with it. You're very familiar with it. I am not. So this will be a good. I do have some theories, but this game is so bonkers that I can't even predict what's going to happen. Maybe we should get everybody from the gym to come as soon as we find the stairs.
Who is this?
This is the janitor guy.
Ah, right. Leave that to me.
Mr. Leone!
I'll take care of the other students, don't worry. I'm not a massive agent for nothing.
This is the guy who was calling himself the bright and massive guy. The bright and massive key.
Well then, thank you, Mr. One.
You're not going with him, sir?
I'm going to come with you, Kabara. You never know what could happen.
Thank you, sir. Kind of wonder if this guy's following us to make sure we don't find anything we're not supposed to, though. I mean, the teacher seems nice, but, you know, if this game is starting to make you wonder who's really the good guy.
You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous.
What about you, Sakuya?
You too, go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, Sakuya found out about his past where he was supposed to... He wasn't actually, like, born into the wealthy family, but his brother Yuya had destroyed the egg of the so he had a theory that like his father was murdered by this like wealthy guy, and he was like very cruel to them, and when his mother had an egg with that guy, she I guess asked Yuya to destroy the egg. so he ended up switching it with the egg that was Sakuya. But Sakuya was like led to believe that he was the actual child, and for all this time he thought that like Yuya was just like his half brother or something. But it turns out they were like actual brothers. And he's kind of dealing with like, I don't know, if he's not really part of that wealthy family, he's got to be his own bird, you know? If I'm remembering correctly, that was like 2 weeks ago that we did that, but yeah, he's still kind of reeling. Also, Yuya sacrificed himself in order to save Sakuya, and that's when he actually revealed the whole story as he was dying, so we are still reeling from Yuya's death, unfortunately. We're gonna get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today, for both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind, and he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's just the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Mr. Leone.
Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is then. Not so fast.
Uncle? This dude always just popping in. What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around.
Extors Melodia Funis. You travel now to the abyss of despair, do you not?
The abyss of despair?
I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the dark sorcerer Wallenstein alone.
Wallenstein guy's the doctor, right? Okay,
We're coming for you, Wallenstein.
wait, Uncle. We need to be careful. Wait!
He certainly is lively. Let's go.
As tries you might, you just don't know where he found a window. He just finds a way. He just finds a way to break into whatever room he wants to break into. he just appears. I think it's the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland.
Yes. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it.
Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or...
I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft?
a draft?
There are no windows in here. It must be coming in from the basement. Be silent, my crimson breast. You must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will... Gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss.
Wait, calm down, Angle. You can't... Oh boy, no, he's breaking in again. There he goes.
Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along.
This guy knows about breaking mirrors with a lockpick, by which I mean his whole body. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Yeah, I feel like Angel's just very dramatic, but I think he's very dramatic, but I don't think he's that much of a... Like, he's not completely delusional, he's just a little dramatic, I think, that's all. Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak.
Let us proceed, Textoris Melodia Funis.
The whole body is a lot.
The master of the abyss awaits us below.
A long, dark staircase winds downward behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like an entrance into a subway tunnel. Oh, Sari, thank you. So LadyFlib helped me set up this bot that's really good at like auto detecting and auto banning those those people who come in and spam the same old like, oh, instant cheap followers. Check this link, those kinds of rampant spam bots. Sari bot's really good at detecting those and banning them. So thanks for helping me set that up. You can also Sari bot's also really good for like stopping hate raids and things like that. Well, preventing hate raids and things like that. Give you different tools to work with. Pet the bot, yes, pet Sari.
Yeah, I very much recommend Storybot. It's very useful and it's very, very easy to set up. You just go over into Storybot's channel and type !join in the chat, and it'll guide you through the whole process.
I don't think you have to follow them necessarily, but if you need a link to that channel, there it is. Also, my turn for a let's go.
Let's go!
Oh, this is... Oh my.
Very impressive.
This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. There's so many Deus Ex vibes. Anyway. The facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Fedora, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet.
I don't see any birdie. I wonder if it's closed now.
Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. I don't know, I feel like it might still be in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up.
I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on.
Hey, Ongo. Which way do you think we should go to find the doctor?
That would be, like crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approaches.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Couldn't you have said so earlier?
Oh dear. If we don't get past him, we can't go on. We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided.
But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we...
We can't get anywhere just by running away.
Ongo, you gotta use your magical RPG powers. We gotta go into RPG mode.
Do we have any sort of weapon?
A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leone sent me. Will it even work on a scarecrow?
Maybe not at normal outputs.
Oh, set phasers to kill.
But it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. You must purify it with holy water. Ah yes, that's a good idea.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
What? What do you even say?
There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right.
Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course.
Ready?
He points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Oh no, sir! Get back! I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. I mean, if this is like a person, though, we're just committing a murder.
It's not murder if it's self-defense.
That's true. Oh. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it!
Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom, judgment has come.
Ew. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards. Well, this might be... Is this Sakuya?
Probably. Should I read it?
Yeah, you can read it.
Disgraceful. What am I doing here? A label is not allowed hesitation. No. I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No, not ish at all. I am a fool. I have been pampered my entire life, while in my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime of which only he knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. What should I do, Yuya?
It is Sakuya! Sakuya is here!
Leave. No one wanted you to come here.
To be honest, I could use some San comic relief at this point. Were you muted in that?
Was I?
I don't know if I heard it in the... Do another coup for us.
Cool.
Everyone is leaving. It is a grand, daring escape.
Hey, I think Discord's just not picking up. Let me turn off the noise suppression.
Discord thinks your background noise. There we go. That was a good hefty coup. So we will find Ryuda with Oko-san. Away we go.
Shut up. Do not talk to me.
Sakuya weeps.
No, I do not. It's raining.
Is Sakuya in pain? That is bad. We must do something about it. Oko-san used healing touch.
Confound you. Must I repeat?
Oko-san knows! Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away! He will never see him again! Oh, yeah, we found out that San doesn't really have a concept of death because he's kind of a more I guess like he's more related to like traditional pigeons, and he doesn't really understand what death is. But I guess he kind of understands that Yuya is never coming back.
So they told you.
Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. Oh no, son, we're not gonna chase death. That's not gonna happen, sir.
You have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would?
Okusan knows! The Earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him!
What foolishness. Speaking with Mongol makes my head hurt. Except I'm a Mongol too. Poor mongrels who do not notice even their own error, that is.
Okusan is not a mongrel! Sakuya and Yuya and Okusan all have their own wonderful names! Names are more important than any breed!
Is that your argument? That isn't deep. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. I am myself.
It is time to go! Okusan and friend are late! Hickory's into the curb! Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya!
Oko is always brimming with useless energy, as he ever was. Am I the same, perhaps? We'll never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him, but I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There's nothing more for us here.
Sakuya is best when he acts cool. Ryuta, full speed ahead! Aww, Sakuya. We're back to the creepy laboratory.
The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer.
I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone. It's worked so far, and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Stinky doctor. Follow the stinky doctor. Or is that just an Angelism?
There's some very advanced equipment in here. And these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use?
There's a register of names left open on the desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, our names are here too, Angel. Or sorry, look, your name's here too, Angel.
The dark grimoire. I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy. They have notes on some of the students too. Under Higure. He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant.
Oh, so there is something to it.
The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited. Not currently applicable to combat. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judeca, destined to wander this earth alone.
I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. Hey, Tazilla, welcome.
Look. It looks like all the students who are invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kawara?
Uh-oh. I was invited too. I don't know why.
Ours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higure's. No! The black miasma of inevitable doom draws near. We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul wind.
Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us.
Can you wait a minute, Kawara?
What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to...
I want to ask you something first, Kawara. You lied, did you not?
Huh? Lied? Me?
I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot? Even though it was just yesterday.
Yesterday? After school? Like I said to Sakuya, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor.
I see. Let's go on then.
Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. Oh, I think Ozzy wants to be up on my desk. I've been trying to find the truth about Fedora's death since this morning. Did I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something? That seems too simple. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into the sea of fire here, too, to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or...
You're late, Mr. Kawara. I have grown tired of waiting. The Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein.
Sorry, we got Ozzy up here trying to rub his face on my microphone. Oh, no, okay.
Doctor?
I like big men. Who, the big doctor bird? we do like the big.
My lips on that.
Yeah, we do like how the big bird, and we are putting our lips on it. We're smooching the bird. I'm gonna go grab Ozzy's little cat perch so he can sit next to me. No, I don't think he... I think he'd rather sit on my keyboard, but I'll see if I can keep him off. But anyway, it wasn't just Fedora. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this?
Must I repeat myself?
Sorry, that was Ozzy taking a screenshot.
I told you before. I merely disassembled Miss Saurus after the fact. I did not kill her.
Do you think I care?
It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Saurus Fedora? Do not listen to the dark sorcerer's words, Textor's Melody of Eunice. He will lay a spell on you. Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself.
Oh no. We've been locked up? An iron grill drops behind me, like an evil wizard's porticus. Porculus. I'm cut off. We need Columbo in here. Bird Tenant Columbo in here.
Oh dear, we appear to be shut in. No, the dark spell.
What are you doing?
Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kawara. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek.
You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here, too. Nothing you say to me will change my mind.
How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful.
Operation Hatoful? The plan to wipe out humanity with the Karan virus.
Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful. Quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves.
Just gonna do a little quick save here just in case Ozzy messes something up while he's walking across my keyboard. He seems to be having quite a fun time over here on my
Yeah,
desk.
he's helping.
He is helping. He was trying to bat the little things on my desk, trying to knock them down. Here, you can play with this one.
He's also drooling.
He is drooling. That's disgusting. He drools when he's excited.
He drools constantly, just all the time.
Yeah, I know it's usually a sign of like an illness, but he's just always been like that. Just how he is. Okay, he's leaving my desk now. MJ says pet. I'm gonna pet the boy. Pet the DX cat.
However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Karan virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, you would have had to send the live carriers into their society and allowed it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Karan virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Karan able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate.
You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself.
Indeed. It did not occur to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but Sadly, it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death. But thankfully, we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and have kept them to this day.
Oh. Yikes.
I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. A carrier pigeon? It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise the subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fujishiro's Nageki's.
Sorry. Compromise the immune system. They die.
Indeed. Even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Charon virus, if they died to some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system.
Oh no, that's why Ryuta's sick all the time. And going to the infirmary all the time. Because he was like born, he was like really sickly, and his mom's really sickly, but now like it's gotten worse because of the doctor doing his experiments? Is that what's going on?
I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Mr. Kawara. I give you full marks.
Full marks? Head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wriggling about deep inside my brain. I don't know who's speaking here. Are you okay, Ryuta? Mr. Naki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Fedora came to the infirmary to see me?
You have come this far. I am sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot?
Oh no. Is this where we find out that he did end up killing her when she came to check on him? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drank the medicine Dr. Iwamine gives me and lies down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryuta? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Naki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Fedora is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Fedora falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryuta, I can't breathe. Oh. She can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Fedora. See you tomorrow. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no. I knew it! Ryuta accidentally killed his— well, I mean, he didn't mean to kill her, but the doctor meant to kill her. Oh no. You. She fell down before my eyes. And then.
The experiment was a resounding success. Miss Saurus displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with Charon virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, It causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see?
So, like, it is the doctor's fault that she died, though. Even though he said that he didn't kill her, he did, though. Because he's the one who put the virus in Ryuta. You're lying! Fedora and I were together since we were children!
Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this?
The scarecrow's head?
Yes. Alas, the body is now useless, but
Let me guess, it was my head. My head was in the scarecrow all along, right?
I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It is one of the Labor model new humans, developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that.
Oh no, this is fucked up.
The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful ideal of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove Party researchers' will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation.
It's kind of fucked up that the Dove Party is responsible for this. Like, yeah, we want to coexist with humans. Let's coexist with humans by putting human brains in our robots and be our worker bees. Like, that's a lot more fucked up than I kind of thought the Dove Party would be, but oh no.
So I headed patrol the building. And now the question: what is inside this bag?
Fedora's head. A human's head? No, it's gonna be my head. It's gonna be my head.
No, no, no. Close, but you have to be more specific.
It's gonna be my head. It's gonna be my head.
I believe we had Miss Sars's head sent to your classroom, but
Fedorasaur, more like Bowlerbot.
did you notice anything missing?
Yeah, my hat. Missing. The birds have created mechs.
You bald?
I am bald. I'm bald and I'm headless. When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may well have missed something. Wait. He doesn't mean... Fedora's brain- Oh no, my brain! No!
Wow, brainless. Correct, you do catch on quickly. This source did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality.
Then she's... alive? I mean, I was alive until you zapped me. Until you zapped me with a taser. I had a feeling that Scarecrow was us. I was like... I don't know, I wasn't sure at first, but it started... it was non-lethal. But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive, I don't know anymore. Can you save her?
That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but really it's quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world up until a few minutes ago. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Saurus's brain is no doubt words? Let's try that again. Alas, Miss Saurus's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads.
That is so fucked up. Take out your... Well, first of all, make you kill your friend. Then chop your friend into little pieces. And then put your friend's brain in a robot. Send the robot after you so that you're forced to kill your friend. Or at least zap your friend's brain so hard that you can't fix it. That's so fucked up. At least they didn't eat you. That's true. No Christmas dinners this time. Arguably not quite that fucked up, but arguably also more fucked up. At least we didn't. You're right. Although we didn't get turned to Christmas dinner. You know what? Look on the... Don't give the doctor any more ideas. Oh, jeez.
Yesterday her body, and today her mind. You are a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kawara.
I killed Fedora. It was my fault all along. No, it was still the doctor's fault, though. Like, just because he was the vessel for... I don't know. I don't think it's actually Ryuta's fault, and I don't think he should feel like it was his fault. But this whole situation is an absolute mess, but it was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way?
This was all arranged for you. I had Number 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Saurus told me long ago? Come, follow me.
He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Fedora is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose.
You are obedient, Mr. Kawara. Wait, Textaris Melodia Funis. The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return.
Also, I see we're coming up on an ad break in about a minute, so I think I'm going to take a little bathroom break while the ads are going. See how quickly we can get through this scene, though.
That's right. The doctor is probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawara. Come back. Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas?
Oh my god, they really are killing all the birds. Well, I guess I'll leave us on that as we go into our short break during the ad break. Oh boy. What a way to leave us off. I'll see you guys in about, I guess, 3 minutes after the ad break is over. And I'll run out a quick little clip show to kind of make things a little more pleasant while we're gone. See you guys in a bit. But for now, we gotta get back to Hatoful Boyfriend. We just learned the terrible truth. that Ryuta had been infected. Well, not infected. He become a carrier for the virus, and he is the reason why his I was killed. And now the Angel and Kazaki are trapped in the lab, where what appears to be maybe some like deadly gas is about to take them out.
Oh dear, this looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? This presence, Mystic Phantom, the avatar of miasma. You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure?
Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Fedora's parents. Oh no! So, I'm dead. My parents are dead. The birds are all getting killed. This is... He said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Fedora continued. I agree. I would do anything to make Ryuta's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might be possible. It might not be possible right now, but one day, I will make it happen. What the heck? Oh, that picture up there is a little scary.
More pressure! More!
When we were children, that's right. That was you.
That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see.
8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Fedora's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight.
You and Miss Saurus both said you would be glad to die to bring it about.
Okay, but I don't think we mended it in such a fucked up way, though. And I don't really see how any of this is going to solve the problem of birds and humans not fighting anymore.
And so I am carrying out your wish, just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see?
I don't know about that, Doctor. I don't know about that. I don't think completely wiping out one of the groups is the right way to think about it.
I feel like there's a word for that.
Eradicating an entire race, yeah. Yikes. Yeah. I don't think that's the best way to end the conflict. Why did you choose me back then?
Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you it was not a coincidence. I am not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I too had made a promise to grant your wish. The bird showdown.
Yeah, simply destroy all the humans to protect everybody. That's yeah, Aussie's on my desk again, so I'm gonna do another save here. It's the little man who lives in my house. Can you let me see my screen, please?
The preliminary words. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish. Though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I have done for you.
I don't think I like this bird. I don't care about anything now. Fedora is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is to be like, I wish I'd never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore.
Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawara.
I wish that Dr. Bird Orb was a good guy after all. My wish is that Dr. Bird Orb was as sweet and huggable as he looks.
My crimson breast senses date. Talking will just make it worse, Higure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! Out and
It's so goes on to the rescue!
Hold on. Nope.
Sorry. It was holding on a little longer.
Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of there. I looked at the stream to see what it said.
Thank you.
I will try to open the cage, Oko. You see to the gas.
Oko-san shall not fail! Yeah, Oko-san, put those speedy bird legs to good use. Go.
Much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go?
Are you separated? Did Ryoko wander off and get lost?
No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off?
Oh no! No doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak!
If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness. I could never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon.
Celeste, for a second I thought we were watching a figure review because of the music. What is this, like, generic, like, review music? I can pull a figure out and put it on screen if you want to have an actual review. Perhaps next time. It's kind of a nice little jam, though. For a YouTuber you watch. Oh, so you watch a YouTuber using this kind of music. Oh, okay, Tazilla, for you, LadyFlib brought me something. For you, Tazilla, we can do a quick little review. Hold on, 1 second. I need to turn on my camera back on again. Wait. Fedora Cam? Fedora Cam. So today we will be reviewing the, I don't remember which one this is. It's like one of the G1 Snarl toys. As you can see, it's very, the similarity to the original design is quite accurate. He does have a little bit of a small tail. I feel like the little tail, it's cute, but you can't really see it from some angles, so you can't really tell that he's a Stegosaurus. Although he does have the plates. He does have the plates, so you can see it, and pretty not. I would say not particularly difficult to transform. Although it's one of those ones that have the joints are awfully difficult to kind of click together. We had to use a little bit of force on some of it. I won't really dock it too many points for that, of course. Yeah, this one's actually a recent version of the toys. And on the bottom is where it stores the weapon. In this case, he has a sword. I'm not gonna untransform him on stream because that might take a little while. But just for a quick little review time, for funsies. Oh, we also have, yes, LadyFlib also got me a smaller version as well. Not quite as shiny and fancy. This one does have the longer tail on it, more Stegosaurus-like, I think, although not quite as shiny as this one. And also, both of these toys have the feet are somewhat posable on the leggies. Front and back. And this one as well, a little bit more posable. You can kind of hear it clicking. I hear the joints clicking when I turn it. Baby Stegos! There's babies! And yeah. Oh, and this one, bonus points for the joint on the jaw, so you can have him hogging.
I like big men.
I can quickly untransform this guy. I don't want to take up too much time. Okay, I might actually need the instructions for this, but here, I'll come back to you on that. But this has been Toy Review Hour with Fedorasaurus. But maybe we will, when we do our next War for Cybertron stream, I'm going to pull out some War for Cybertron figures that LadyFlib got me. And we'll perhaps do another one of these. I don't know what to say about toy reviews other than these are really cool and I like them a lot. Because it's a Stego, you're right, a baby Stegos. And a big man. But yeah, let's go ahead. You're right, the music is very fitting for this, isn't it? It's very fitting music. And yes, of course, Discord, show us pictures of, like, everything on Discord. I mean, you know, not literally everything, but if you got things you want to show, I mean, everything you want to show. Yeah, let me turn off this light, it's awfully bright. Yeah, we could do like a video call at some point. Not right now, of course, during stream, but if you want to do your own toy review, a live toy review with Tazilla, we could perhaps. Yeah, LadyFlib, one of the things she gets me a lot for gifts is different Transformers stuff. Oh, thank you, Sari. Good bot. Good bot, Sari. Oh, Sari bot, just instantly banning spam accounts. We love to see the instant gratification. But yes, you're right. That was very fitting music. That was a lot of fun. Where were we though? We were back at the laboratory. Bot doing work tonight. Yeah, we got the good bots, which is Sari, and the Transformers, and bad bots, such as all these spammers that keep popping in. Anyway, let's get back to it. LadyFlib.
Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kabara into a biological weapon. What? You can explain while we walk. Assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive?
Oh, Jesus! What the heck? Why he's red and his eyes are glowing? What? Oko-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryuta is not normal. Or should I say, Ryuta is not normal. Forgot I was rolling my R's with, san. But yeah, this is unexpected.
Miserable medical man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble Lebel family? What is one of your prestige doing here? Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara? They have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara? It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Bah! He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world, and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does this mean? His duty now is to fly about the world spreading the seeds of throughout all of humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task.
Do not fear! Oko-san will stop Ryuta here and now!
There he goes. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that.
Great Death Super Spreader! Oh no, there's too many parallels! Too many of them! Although I doubt the Grey Death exists for some way of, like... I mean, it could be Bob Page's fucked up way of trying to end all war by just culling the population. Who knows?
Oh yes.
Oh yes! Why contain it? It's cool! Oh, okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah.
How can we keep him here? Kawara is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure. What? Him? He's nuts! Black Bandana!
I love this guy.
There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop! Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One.
Oh, are we gonna have RPG time? Because like he's brainwashed. Maybe he can't resist the allure of the RPG angel guy.
He's reacting. How is that frail lose unable to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the doctor inspector, Higure has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier, too. I think it's real. Mental restraints? Like, how a desperate man can be stronger than usual? The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the blood-stained hand, I seal the funeral song.
Oko-san attack! Oko-san can't possibly lose a fight with Ryuta!
There we go. Perfect. We're supposed to convince Rota to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy. This is madness. Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it. Prepare yourselves. We fight brethren bound with the Red Lotus fetters.
Oh, there's another jam. RPG time, let's go! Ryuta Textress Melodia Funis appears. Angel's turn. Oh, this is a jam. I'm gonna crank that up. So, again, I'm not sure which of these we're supposed to do, but Black Beam and Be Silent or Pure Wings Awaken! I like Pure Wings Awaken. What a jam!
Textors, Melodia Funis. Now it's time to break Bonestein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus.
San's turn. Okay, what should San do? Coo or cuckoo? I think we should hit him with just a regular old coup, like one big coup. I think is we should hit him with. We hit him with just the big one. A violent Ryuta is a milk, not a good Ryuta. Come to your senses. Kazaki's turn. Come back or listen to us. Yeah, this is a jam. Come back. I don't know if it really matters, but...
We're all trying our best for you, Clara. Come back to us. Muted.
Listen to me or pull yourself together. Yeah, everyone jam out. Jam, jammies. I'll put some jammies also. Let's do some wigglers. some dancing. Yeah, let's have a little dance party while this final battle's going on.
If she wants to, she can leave her friends behind.
Yeah, except we're not leaving our friends behind. We're gonna get our friend back. Pull yourself together. Pull your... Okay, a little bit of lag there.
Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Kawara. This is not the path you must travel.
Unknown's turn. Oh, it's probably evil Ryuta. Or no, it's somebody else. Jeez, Ryuta, you're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see. Oh, is this the biker bird? Maybe. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryuta. Ryuta was defeated. Who was that? Who was that last person? Who was it? He does have the power of God and anime on his side. Ah.
Kawara, pull yourself together. Do you want this?
No. I don't. Ryuta's a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad.
The remitter reactivated. Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Diseases happen in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer of Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Muted.
Wait, Ango. It's not just his fault.
Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you.
Tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far? Grant my wish.
Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It is not worth telling. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end.
You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything.
The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you are expecting, I assure you.
Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. The healers we got earlier. Healers? Ah, the Hela cells from last month. Yeah, them. From the unusually old human? Hating science even after death. We at least call these samples by their proper name. Always been like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. This... Indeed, these results are amazing. We're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition? That too. Kawara Ryuji. It's quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. Hey, good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to go do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. Good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry. Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can do to help with, just ask. Doing fine so far. I guess I should be reading by the doctor's voice, but too late now. Hey, good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? Somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I had waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid! I see. Congratulations. Well, what? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one who I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Issa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil! Look at— I agree, fossils are pretty cool. It's huge! You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. Tempts me with spouse breach. I will carry on your research while you're out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the month. Well, I am interested in your work, sir. I am partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah? I'll invite you next time, then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I'll make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we had returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to disease, so I was sure that he would die in this examination room, surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered. I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I promised to take time off. The first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? Another vague request? Too nice. He'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Anyway, if you happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryuta. Oh no! It was the Ryuta dad! Oh no! It's Kawara. Ryuta. I had a feeling when we saw the name Kawara at the beginning, but I was like, oh, it's actually Ryuta dad. Oh. vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings. And I've chased your shadow since then. That's what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I'll never be able to surpass you. That was my only goal. Kawawa Ryuta, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material, otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. Oof. 7th class end. We got a little bit of time left on the hour. We could start this next storyline a little bit. I have to stop kind of in the middle of it.
When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill.
He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will?
You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt there is anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me. And you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so.
I think Shu's got kind of a weird idea of what it means to like help his new child or something. I think when Ryuta's dying father was like, "Oh, go and help my son," I don't think that Shu had the right idea here, but I guess he's trying, but I don't.
Are you dissatisfied with something?
A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed.
A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this?
There is no power in prayer. I should never have met you. I also, like, when she was, like, asking a literal child what they want, and, like, how is the literal child gonna know to give you that much nuance? Like, oh, I don't want war and death anymore, but also, by the way, don't kill the humans. Like, is a grieving child going to have the words to explain all the nuance if you're just asking them what their wish is? Like, man. Doctor, my wish ends today. Should have asked for ice cream. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase his final will anymore.
Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today. And I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you are still alive, gentlemen.
Mr. Leone!
I bring with me all those who had refuge in the gym.
Wow, it's like something out of a science fiction movie.
I bet it was built by MIBs. You like that one?
Oh boy! Oh boy! Can you do the chunks in that voice?
Which one? Student A or student B?
The student A chunks.
Chunks!
Thank you. Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway.
Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear.
Chunks, dude!
I am grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signs of the researchers who work here. Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it.
The doctor's even creepier when he's being cooperative. I agree, San.
I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone?
Yo, it's the Hatoful Boyfriend credits theme.
Oh yeah!
We're gonna get a cool picture at the end, I wonder. Is this even the end, I wonder?
Thank God. Shall we go, Kawara? Can you stand?
Yeah. But
We need to bring Saurus with us.
are they gonna grab my brain in the scarecrow? Brain in the jar becomes relevant again.
I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Oh good, we're not letting him off the hook. I was starting to wonder. Your words are haughty and immature as always.
Yeah, props to having him face accountability.
Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget.
Wow! Wow!
I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to...
Uh-oh. Doctor? Oh no, did the humans break in and shoot the doctor? Uh-oh. A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Oh no!
Madness! There should still be time before the humans...
Mr. Nanaki? Oh, Nanaki shot him! Oh no! A pistol is in his hand.
Base teacher?
Arcade Castle!
Scaly time, baby. Arcade Castle just resubscribed for 10 months. Arcade 139 Albie Heart.
Arcade 139 Albie Heart. Well, Arcade Castle, welcome on in and thank you so much for that resub. 10 months. You've just walked in on a bird shooting another bird with a gun. Now I have to wonder if they're birds. Is it a bird-sized gun? Like, is it a small gun to fit in their wing, or is it just like a giant gun? Like, is it a gun the size of a gun a human would use? So yeah, this was unexpected. We are kind of getting towards the end. Well, appears to be the end of Hatoful Boyfriend. So I guess you're really you jumped in right at a time, right at a weird time. Things are getting weird. But welcome on in, Arcade Castle. Let me give you a quick shout out as well, Arcade Castle. I hope you've been doing all right. And thank you for the Albie Heart. Oh, Astro's Playroom! I love that game. It's so cute.
We played that off stream, but it was very fun. And I'm excited that they announced sort of a follow-up to it recently.
Yeah, we did it, I guess, like, right after we got the PlayStation, it's the PS5, because it's like kind of like a tech demo thing, but like it's genuinely just a really cute, wholesome game about a little robot guy, and there's a bunch of like references to other like PlayStation games in it, which made me laugh. There's like a part where you see a little Pyramid Head guy dragging another guy, but it's like really cute though. Yeah. Oh, what a good. That is such
Welcome to your doom.
He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... oh god, you shoot him again.
Double tap, baby! Let's go! This is the end of your research. Danaki, what?
Stop! The doctor should have a fair trial once we...
A fair trial. What do you think, Doctor?
Priscilla's right, the zombie role from a movie, Double Tap. You're right. The Zombieland that's from? But I know it's...
So.
yeah. It still is a good rule in general. for zombies, and in a video game. Not, you know what I mean. It's a good rule in a video game.
Well, I am impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course. Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwa... no, Kisa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki?
Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment.
Oh, is that it? Oh, I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother... he was a quail.
Oh, look at them! Nageki, are you here by yourself again? You should play in the park with everyone else.
I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money.
That's something you need to worry about. We're adults. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry.
You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all.
You don't think I should be working?
No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. You muted.
Sorry. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you.
That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is.
You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful House. Where the rest of the war orphans and I lived together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday we all gather and have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work, like me, and children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. We'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. Oh, is this the day? Yeah, this is the day the orphanage got attacked. Oof. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We've sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're gonna storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous! Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction. But I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today. No matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses in ruin and... Ah! Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. Was she wearing an ad break? Oh, that was Ozzy, by the way. Humans, security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Tori. You were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive! Everyone else? I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything. Alright. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Sorry, Ozzy was walking across the keyboard. He skipped ahead a little bit. Nageki, were you afraid? Sorry. Wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Sorry, I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the 2 of us.
Right.
It's a little... lonely.
Yes. Dory, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help?
You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we'd moved out of Hatoful House. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them.
I told you I'm fine.
Don't. If you just say how if you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki. Okay?
But
How about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed.
what do you...
Whenever you say you're fine, you never are.
Okay.
Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow, I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a shoot, that was me, sorry. He has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we can call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick easily? Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It is probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I'll find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I cannot help him. We went to many hospitals, and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. We can't help him. Someone, please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together, and it was taken from us. And now this. Someone, please help us. Oh, and that's when Nageki got invited to the school, I guess. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Paginations Medical Institute, a Mr. Issa Soma. I received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a... Oh wait, sorry. I don't know if this is the letter or this is him talking about it, but I've just... A report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It's extremely rare, so follow my research. So my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. God, damn it, sorry, that was me again. I clicked it again. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Paginations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are... God, sorry, I did it again. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise at any time should he need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, please contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Issa Soma. This is amazing, Nageki! I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this.
I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori.
You'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's not a lot, and there's a lot I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help you with your illness, so you won't have to be sick.
Do you not want me here, Hitori? You did.
Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes.
Okay.
And so Nageki enrolled in St. Paginations. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he will have an easier life there than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. Oh, this is so sad how the letters are just getting more and more just brief and sad. I'm fine. God, this is pretty rough. Fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine, since he promised not to 3 years ago. Yeah, it's probably Nageki's way of saying he's very not fine. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with, "Progress is good, and everything is fine." Everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really alright. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to find the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner, not by guards, but by panicked researchers. All shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject Zero has set a fire! Oh no! His brother showed up just as he set himself on fire? Oh. Call the fire department! Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki! Where's Nageki? Nageki! Say something, please! Where are you? God. It's happening again. Nageki needs me, and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. Smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench. But I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there, in a room filled with fire. God. Nageki, it's me, Hitori! I'm here to save you! Hitori. What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. Sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door, and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori. I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please. Come home with me. Come home with me. To our home. Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. Wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything. Please. Please. Make sure there is nothing left of my body. And...
Uzune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It is hardly easy to change your name and face. Nageki. He's calling.
So, are they saying that Kazuaki is Nageki's brother? But he changed his appearance to just be like a regular, like, looking quail?
I guess so, I don't know. He's calling me, you know? Lisa, I came to greet Nageki.
Also, I realized it is past the hour, so LadyFlib, if you feel like it's a good time to call it before we get into another mystery, I don't mind waiting until next time to continue this.
Try to finish up the scene.
Okay. Hoping it'll be something a little more upbeat soon, but I don't know. The Nageki stuff always breaks my heart.
Lisa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here. But then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Issa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body. You won't die just yet, Issa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver.
Oh no.
The cells from his body that contained the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Issa. Hang on just a little longer, Issa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you.
I hope Nageki's ghost shows up again, because this is getting weird. Mr. Nanaki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches a class.
Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now.
Sir, it's me, Kawara Yuta, from your class. Please snap out of it.
I don't know what happened in the past, Kanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara.
He points his gun at Sakuya. Sakuya, he's serious.
It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara, let's go into that room. Just the two of us. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door! Open it, I say! Issa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? You know, Kawara.
Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. Oh no. My body feels weak. I mean, they did say that it was parasitizing him, so he's probably doing worse than usual anyways. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist.
Nageki? 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 Can you hear me? I've come to save you again.
It's just really sad also that like his Nageki's brother is just so overcome with grief that he's just lost his mind.
Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki? 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 Nageki?
Thank you for that head crab, Dizilla.
Nageki? 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 Nageki?
Sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to...
Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then. Just a little longer.
This is so fucked up!
We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together.
Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice. Did his ghost finally leave the library? But I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Oh god. Is Nageki's ghost? He lives in you, Simba, or something? Oh gosh.
Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I have talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing? I remember, of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori. I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki.
I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I will not forgive Hitori.
I'm sorry, Nageki. But I know that no apology will ever fix it.
Sir, what?
There's a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow, pretending to be mine.
Come for me, Hitori. I'm here.
I know, I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone.
You will never forget me. Will live with me. You will live with Ozzy. You will live with your sin forever.
That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't.
He's crying. Tortured by his own shadow.
I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain.
He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him.
Yes.
Hitori. I was tortured by them here, in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki. Oh. I wonder if it matters?
It doesn't really seem like much of a choice.
Sir, you and Nageki both lost... Ozzy, please! This is a very serious moment. I can't be stomping across my keyboard. You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain.
If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this would never have happened. Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me.
Yeah, Ozzy, Uzi. Ozzy did stomp on the keyboard.
He's got an Uzi the way he drools everywhere.
He does ooze the drool everywhere. Disgusting.
Everything would have been fine if you'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain.
No, don't apologize, it was funny. Sir, why? Why are you doing it to yourself? The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too. Nageki's glad he got to be with you, sir. There is nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. It will tear your heart to pieces. And when it heals, I will tear it again. And again. And again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Oh, sorry, that was Nageki, sorry.
Hitori. Blame yourself no more. Please, Hitori. Listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You've been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for 2 things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. So I? Listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Charon virus. That virus must disappear and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa. On all those who brought you pain. Yes. I need to grant this wish. I need to. Hitori! My second wish was... No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish.
It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. Doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. It's just how it is. Thinking too hard, Nageki. Go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? Oh, this picture. Oh, beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? Fine. Hitori. Hmm? It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love, forever. Listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Not that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well, and we can sleep well, too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? This is really pretty. can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was live, Hitori. Live. Be happy.
Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell you why I'm still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawara now, were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry, we'll meet again, somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawara, thank you. Kawara, are you unhurt?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Nanaki, I will not forgive this mad.
Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time.
Indeed.
Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor?
Indeed, he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around.
I'm staying here with Fedora.
What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once. I see. Kawara, I thought you would say that. The Charon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there is a way to remove the virus? Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Madness, lunacy! The same goes for Miss Saurus's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior, and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there's no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology anyway.
Oh, they're gonna put themselves in the freezer to wait for, like, the future when it's okay to thaw them out and fix them, but they can't leave with everybody.
Shirogane, let's go outside. Do you mean leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run? You'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter.
I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day?
Listen, Kawara. A label... No, I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me, alive.
Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. Lot sure happened today, Fedora. Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryuta? I'm half sick from being struck out here and not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep. So will you fill me in, please? I guess we have plenty of time for it. I'm going to miss eating udon, but having you here makes things at least a little better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. I guess that's the ending. I just got an achievement for another ending, so... What a weird story.
Wowie.
Yeah. What a neat game, though. I really could not predict where the story was going. Ozzy's being a bit of a menace on my desk, but I would like to say Ozzy can detect that I got a little sad, but I think he detects that he wants dinner time.
He detects that it's time for his evening snack.
That was pretty weird, but I guess it's good to know that the birds got out and, you know, they all kind of came to peace with their stories. It is quite a game. No birds were harmed during the making of this game, it says. I'm curious to see if there's any more things we unlocked in like the notes tab, because I don't know if we found everything before. Oh, I guess there's our last little picture.
So they're keeping Ryota in the fridge now?
I think that's what's going on.
I hope they put a note on it like, dead dove do not eat or something.
Oh god. There's a short epilogue scene if you've gotten every single ending. I have to double check. I did actually off stream get the like the not extended endings, so I probably got all of them. But I can see if there's anything here. I know you guys recommended
I don't know what I was expecting. Madness! Why, if it isn't my darling little brother, salutations! You scum, you villain! Explain yourself. Why are you still alive? Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone.
Oh, Yuya.
How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied? Hello again. Leone? Truth be told, Leone here gave me an antidote.
Of course. I kind of thought he was already dead by the end of that scene, but I guess he just passed out and Leone came in and healed him, which, even though it's a little bit of a corny way to bring him back to life, I'm grateful for it.
I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous revival. But he said he was going to go recover your body. I do not recall saying I was going to recover his corpse.
Oh my goodness.
Cheeky little fucker.
He just got those cheeks, though.
He does have those cheeks. Lunacy, madness inconceivable! Give it back. Give me back the time and the mental energy I spent mourning you.
It's sweet, though.
You mourned me. I am flattered. Gah! You can't stay long, Sakasaki Yuya. It's time to set out on our next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that. Let's go, sexy and suave.
It's so goofy. I'm glad there's some happiness at the end here. Good guy Yuya deserved a happy ending, to be honest.
I like big men.
Ogusan fell smooth. There's the Ogusan fell smooth. There's deliciousness nearby.
Black Bindana.
Uncle, do you have food?
What did I? Gah, the demon spores encroach again?
Stick him up! Ogusan demands your beans or your life!
Oh my god.
This is wonderful. I'm kind of waiting for him to go back into pudding god mode.
So you appear, bone white bird of bean eating. By the oath of old, join me. They're still going at it.
When they say boys just being boys, that's what they meant.
It's true. Hello, Shirogane. How are you? Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwamine's wheelchair? I would never have expected to see you two together. Taking responsibility for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me. I need to apologize somehow, don't I? If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I never met either of you, understand? Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen, probably. Oh, wonderful. I can feel the suspense in the air.
So what do we got? We got friends to enemies to lovers? Is that what we got going on here?
I don't know.
Whatever the heck's going on with these guys. I'm just glad everyone kind of survived.
Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I needed to talk to you. I have the results from the experiment the other day. There were no problems. None at all. It was a perfect success. Well then, that means it's time, doesn't it? I have the date. If you can come, please do. Mr. Kawara. Mr. Kawara, Miss Saurus, can you hear me? Morning is almost here.
Wake up, Kawara! Saurus told you I wouldn't go back on my word. Aww! Oh, it's everybody! We all made it! Also Doctor with Feet Cleaver, though. Oh, okay, so I guess the implication is that everyone made it, and they came back and got us out at the end. I hope. I think that's what was going on at the end there. That's quite sweet. I'm glad we got that epilogue, because it was gonna be pretty sad there for a minute.
Shame the doctor got off the hook for his atrocities, though.
I mean, we don't know if they were also going to prosecute him in the future as well. But, yeah, that was a nice little... I'm glad that we got that epilogue. That kind of made it a little bit better, knowing that, I also wonder if they somehow brought Nageki back somehow, but I don't think I think he was just gone for good, though. I think that was just his ghost kind of talking to us at the end. Like, even if they were able to grab the cells out of our liver or something and regrow a Nageki, I don't think would quite be the same. But that was good. It's a good game. Thanks for sticking around us for that extra hour, by the way. We were just so close to the end, I figured we might as well finish it off. Let me just see if there's anything in the archive. Yeah, imagine not getting that epilogue and just like, Yui is presumed dead. Who knows what's gonna happen with Yuta and the human? Yeah. I know chat kept telling me I should do all the other endings off stream, and I was like, well, it's just the same as the extended endings. I don't really see what the point is, but then I just kind of went ahead and just did it because I had some free time. I was like, yeah, I'll just run through these real quick. So I'm glad you guys encouraged me to get all the endings. But let me check the archive and see if there's anything new in there. Oh, there is! It's all full now! And there's a little canvas thing here. I don't know if that was there before. I'll just quickly read through all of them, because I don't remember which one's the new ones. We'll just do a quick read through of all of them. And then I definitely need to go to bed, feed Ozzy, get some sleep, and I'll talk about, what our plans are for our next, next week, and as far as, like, what games can take the time slot that a Hatoful Boyfriend was taking. But anyway, hallucinogenity report. We've established that student number 60781's special characteristics. He acts like a neurotransmitter, producing a trance-like state in bystanders. The effect is similar to that of our narcotic. We will continue our observation. Feel uncomfortable. Where did I come from? Where was I born? The fact that I'm trapped here is the least of the mysteries plaguing my mind. I'm nervous. I woke up in a different place this morning. I don't remember well. But it had pale fluorescent lights and a white ceiling. Can't have been library. Where was I? Goodwill Ambassador selection. Selection criteria for the human ambassador have been forwarded to management, along with a draft of the emergency response manual. Given the risk of influenza, a human with as strong natural immunity as possible is desirable. The presence of hereditary immunoglobulins is the most important criterion. Others are detailed in the attached documents. Wait. I think and I think, but I find no answers. I feel as if I have forgotten something very important. As if I promised something to someone very important. I guess, is this a diary? I guess that's Ryuta's diary? The Spanish influenza. An acutely infectious strain that was pandemic in 1918. Approximately 600 million people were infected, and of those, approximately 100 million died. It claimed the largest number of lives in the shortest period of time by any disaster during the human era. From information found in remaining records, the pathogen itself is thought to have been derivative of avian influenza. Carrier aptitude. We have examined the genetic records of the entire student body. None of them exceeded 98% compatibility. We are continuing to investigate carrier aptitude levels. We will report on the possibility of inducing carrier capability in a normal individual next week. Underground facility fire. We have temporarily opened the dividing wall in the underground facility at the request of the Biological Science Division. We should be able to reconstruct the circumstances of the fire. Subject 00 remains in cold storage. Reference bird deceased. The death of Subject 0's relative has been confirmed. His remains are stored in Area D3, Section 1. They are boxed and processed. Homo sapiens resistant capabilities. Adaptability measure for Homo sapiens to be raised an estimated 0.06%. There are fluctuations in mammalian evolution rates. We may need 2 or 3 more samples. The intelligence agent. We have chosen to let the Dove Party agent who has infiltrated the school operate freely for the time being. A number of incoming students have proven to be quite fascinating. If possible, please examine the details in the attached documents. I do not think they will oppose me. I've been feeling better since that nosy girl showed up. I do not think I will find any answers like this, so perhaps it is time to close the curtains. I am fulfilled, just as I was back then. Back when? The Heartful House incident. The Heartful or House Orphanage in Area L9, Section 6, was attacked by the Human Liberation Front terrorist organization. The terrorists barricaded themselves inside, taking the residents hostage. 11 residents were killed during the incident, and 8 officers died storming the building. 2 residents are known to have survived, but their current whereabouts are unknown. I'm trapped here, as always. But I noticed something new. It seems that I can move freely along the vertical axis. After napping today, I awoke in front of the lockers in the chemistry room. If I remember correctly, the chemistry room was directly below this room. Am I able to move myself up and down through my own will? Abe's High City bombing. In 2173, Abe's High City building in Area A23, Section 1 was bombarded by human extremists. Immediately afterwards, the Hawk Party spawned the Earth Crawlers extremist organization. Oh, you can actually click on these things down here. I see. Oh, is this the... Oh, it's that bird cafe! You know, I kind of would have liked to have seen, that biker Sparrow show up at the end, but I know she wasn't really involved with, like, the main stuff. That's cool, though, because I think apparently it's like a real place, a real cafe, or at least it was at the time this game came out. Whoops. Can I click on any of these? Click on this. Okay. Well, that's cool. I guess we've done everything. I think there might even be a Hatoful Boyfriend sequel or something. But we can worry about that at another time, I'm thinking. But thank you for joining me with everything in here. Let me just make sure if anything else we unlocked in the gallery. Oh, it's the... Oh! Oh my gosh! Look at the big bird! He's so plump! Oh my gosh. So this is the doctor when he was still young and full of life in his big baggy lab coat. Oh, we've got a hungry cat on screen. Alright, who's... Oh, this is... Oh, look at Koara with his little tie! Oh my gosh. And there's everybody. Great, well... Good stuff. But here, I'll put you guys on a full screen cat cam. I am bald. Here, there's... Oh my gosh, he's ravenous. He is ravenous. He is hungry. This man is acting like he hasn't eaten ever in his life. Oh my gosh, look at him go. Look at him. Oh my goodness. He's licking his chops. But yeah, thank you for joining me today, me and LadyFlib. Thank you for joining me for the conclusion of Hatoful Boyfriend, and for all the progress we made in Phantasy Star earlier today as well. Now that Hatoful Boyfriend is done for now, we're going to be so we've been doing Death Stranding every other week, but because it's such a kind of a big game, I think we might do Death Stranding weekly. So instead of doing Hatoful Boyfriend, then we're just not going to switch to a new game, but we're going to continue Death Stranding in the time slot we were playing Hatoful Boyfriend in. So we'll just, and if you guys have been kind of missing those streams, since they've been every other week, it's possible you might not have been here, some of them. Those VODs are going to be up on YouTube as soon as possible. I have most of them up there now. But we are taking Death Stranding pretty slow, so I don't think there's going to be too much progression between stream. I mean, certainly come by and join us while we make the deliveries, but I'm saying it's, it's a slow-paced game. There might not be big reveals every stream, like Hatoful Boyfriend had big reveals every time we played it. But it is a pretty intriguing game as well. LadyFlib will be there with me while we play that, but that'll be our new our game every Wednesday during the co-op time. We'll just be taking turns playing the game and cheering each other on, and that'll be what we're going to be doing then. But next week, like I said, it's going to be the charity event. I'll be playing Hot Wheels Unleashed all 3 stream days. We'll be raising funds for charity. I don't know if I put the charity info in yet. Let me actually see. I know Ozzy likes to pick up food in his mouth, drop it on the floor, and then eat off the carpet. He's embarrassing. I don't know. Yes, so there's the link to the charity that we're gonna be supporting. I'll have a link to the actual donation page when that week comes up. I'm gonna have my own separate donation page that you can go to with my contributions to the group via Tiltify, which is a legitimate charity website. And anyway, that link will be up next week. And stream time will be the same. There won't be any change to the schedule. Just the changes will be just the game. I'll be playing the one game for all 3 days. We'll be doing a mix of racing and building tracks, and LadyFlib will also be joining me for some she and I racing together. There's going to be some donation incentives, goals. If we meet all of our goals, I'll do a bonus stream, and among other unlockable things you guys can do. I'm not going to spoil them all today, but I think that's all the announcements. I'm really looking forward to next week. But as far as this week, we're going to be doing Deus Ex on Saturday, and on Sunday I'll be doing more Metal Hellsinger, and I think I might even do some more World of Horror, because I've kind of missed doing that on stream. And we'll be reading the next chapter of Song of the Sorrows as well. And I guess I'll start looking for somebody to raid out to. And while I start looking for someone to raid out, LadyFlib, let us know what you'll be up to for the rest of the week here.
Yeah, I'll be live on Friday for FromSoft Friday, playing some more Elden Ring. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Dark Souls before Elden Ring, but I think I'll probably take a break from Dark Souls for a little bit. I want to kind of focus on Elden Ring a bit, get some progress in that. I'm not trying to rush through it, but I am excited for the expansion, which comes out in a couple days. I don't think we'll be able to get to it right away, but whenever we do get to it, I'm looking forward to it. Then on Saturday, we're having Cybertron Saturday. Fedorasaurus will be my co-op partner for Transformers War for Cybertron. Having a very good time with that. Revisiting that game. And then on Sunday, we've got Sci-Fi Sunday, playing some Starfield.
And I'm thinking we can raid Pocket today. What do you guys think? We like Pocket here, don't we? And she's going to also be, apparently she's participating in the charity next week as well. So she's on Team Sandy along with me. So you know what? From one dinosaur to another, from one Team Sandy streamer to another, I think we'll say hi to Pocket. She's continuing her playthrough of Tunic, and they're being really strict about no spoilers. I know nothing about the game, but apparently it's one of those games where it's very easy to spoil things in a way that kind of ruins the fun. So if you're familiar with the game, just don't spoil anything, because they will take you out immediately.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
but I think we're all pretty good about that. I just want you to know ahead of time, she's being really strict about it with this particular game. But we're gonna go ahead and raid Pocket Paris. Yeah, thank you for joining me. This game was incredible, bizarre, but and emotional. But I'm happy about it. I think that ending. I think I'm happy about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go and say hi to Pocket Paris. I'm gonna get some sleep and maybe a snack. Just like this man on screen here. I'll let you guys look at Ozzy as we get ready to raid out. And I'll see you guys next time. Oh, no, there he goes. He's done. All right, he says it's time for... He didn't finish his other snack. Oh, well.
It's just his regular food.
Yeah, at nighttime he gets a regular snack, but then he gets like an extra special treat, and that's what he was getting, his special midnight treat. Well, it's not midnight, but you know. Oh, yeah. Anyway, good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for more Deus Ex, and see you guys on LadyFlib's FromSoft Friday stream, and perhaps in chat.
Goodbye.